Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is 9 o'clock at night here on a Monday night, and I just picked up my grocery order from Walmart. This week, I decided to just get everything at Walmart because I wasn't super interested in a lot of Kroger's sales. So that made it nice and easy to just do a one and done trip at Walmart. Well, I say one and done, but then I realized after I did my order that I was missing just a few things. So I went and picked up my grocery order, which was $138. And then I ran into the store and spent another $30. But I spent $30 just on a bag of dog food, which I don't always really count in my grocery budget. So I was still under my $150 if you don't count the dog food. This is kind of a hodgepodge sort of grocery haul. You'll see that it's like not a ton of food, definitely not enough food for the week because I already had some stuff in the freezer. A lot of the meat that we're using for our meals this week, I already had in the freezer. I already had eggs, I didn't have to get those. I'm gonna be making granola at home, so I didn't get any cereal. So you'll see it's not a ton of food, but I also had some home supply things I had to get, a big box of diapers, and just, yeah, different random things. So anyways, I'm gonna show you everything I got, and then at the end, I just thought we would talk through really quick what my meal plan is for the week. I make a meal plan every Monday. I send it out in an email if you are interested in getting that, just to see what I feed my family every week. But yeah, I thought we would just talk through that really quick at the end of the video. But first, let me show you everything that I got today at Walmart. Okay, here's everything that I got from Walmart this evening. So we will just move over here and start with some of these items that are not food items. I grabbed this when I went into the store because I have one of these pans, and whenever I make mini muffins, it's kind of annoying because I can just make the one pan and then I always have more batter, and so then I just have to wait for it to come out. So I've been really wanting a second one, so when I walked by that section of the store and saw it, I decided to just go ahead and grab it. So my mini muffin pan, the whole reason I went into the store was for this Benadryl. I just wanted to have this on hand. Yeah, just in case we need it. So got the children's Benadryl. These were only $1, which I thought was a really great deal for 5 of these cute little toothbrushes. Not very familiar with that brand, but they seem to have really inexpensive things. So I picked that up. Then we use these for the kids, or the kids use them. It's a great easy way for them to floss their teeth, so they use those every day. These are pretty nice and cheap, which is nice because they go through them pretty quickly. I picked up those, and then I got some more makeup. This really lasts me for quite a while, so I really don't have to buy it that often, but I like that kind pretty well for a basic foundation. And then I wanted to get some more baby body wash, so I got this one. And let's see, other non-food items. We have our, well, dog food. Not food for us, food for the dogs. I like to get this really big bag. This is really the cheapest that I have seen at Walmart, so it's about $30, maybe 28 something, I think, for that 44 pound of Purina dog food. And then I got this big box of Loves. I tried doing the Walmart brand, the Parents' Choice diapers, and when my kids are younger, they just leak through them like crazy. And then I tried them for Danny recently, and he got a really bad rash. So I've gone back to the Loves. We like those, even though they're a little pricier than like the store brand. Okay, food here. I got some chicken thighs. We hadn't had those in a while, and they were a good price, I thought, $1.47 a pound. Then I got some lunch meat. We like the lunch meat. I mean, the kids like it. I like it for sandwiches. But the biggest reason I get it is because Pablo really likes to make what he calls sincronizadas, and it's like a tortilla with ham and shredded cheese, and then like some sort of salsa, and then another tortilla on top, and you do it on the stove, and he really likes those. He makes those pretty often, so that's what I get that ham for. And I just got some tomato sauce and crushed tomatoes. This will be for a recipe this week. Some refried beans. I'm trying to do better at like buying 2 of things, especially if I'm out. So since I didn't have refried beans, I knew I wanted to use one this week, and so then I bought another one just to have on hand in the pantry. Got some green chilies to use with some white enchiladas I want to make. And then I got this. This is like literally the cheapest of this that I could find because, I mean, I'm sure it's like packed with sodium, but I basically never use the beef kind. I just needed it for a recipe, and so I just wanted to get the most basic, cheap one I could find. And I got 2 gallons of milk. These for, we'll have tostadas for dinner one night this week. some apples. My kids have been really liking the Granny Smith apples. They like the green apples, so that's what I got this week. Then they also, several of my kids really like the cucumbers, especially the mini ones. So we got some more of those. Got some cream cheese and got some chicken nuggets. I have not bought these in a long time, but I figured, I know that they are not the greatest, but it's better than spending money eating out. So I just thought it would be a nice thing to have in the freezer. So someday when I'm tempted to go get the kids something, I can just pull out the chicken nuggets, and I think that will save money and time too. 3 loaves of bread because we go through bread like crazy these days. Some elbow macaroni, some tortillas, and some brown sugar. And then these 4 items are things that were, these were all in my stockpile and I pulled them out to use them, and so I'm just replacing them. So we have our old-fashioned oats, some more peanut butter, some tuna, and then some Pop-Tarts. So I'm trying to, my stockpile is there to be used. So I'm glad that the things I have in there I've been wanting to use, but I'm just trying to add them. As soon as I pull something out from there, I'm trying to add it to my grocery list so that I don't deplete that stockpile like I have in the past. So far so good. I've been able to keep it going. So there we go. Here is everything. This was $168 total. Really not a ton of food, but if you think about the fact that the dog food was 30 bucks and the diapers were right around there too, that was about 60 bucks just with those 2 things. So all in all, I felt like it was a pretty good shopping trip. And here's what I have planned for us to have for dinner this week. I usually just try to plan out like 5 meals and go from there. So ground beef stroganoff, we were gonna have that over egg noodles, and then I totally forgot to get those. Even when I went into the store to grab a few things that weren't available, I still forgot to get them. So I don't know if we'll just have that over rice, or I do have bow ties. Maybe we'll do it over bow ties. We'll see. But then white enchiladas, that's a super easy recipe. We're gonna do that one night. Then this beef and tomato soup, that's a new recipe, and I'm hoping the kids will like it, especially since it has noodles in it. Maybe that's something they'll like, we'll see. Then tostadas, that's always a favorite easy meal. Tonight we had leftover mac and cheese, so you see that there. And then this weekend, we're hopefully gonna have some friends over, and we always do fajitas when we have people over because it's really nice and easy. So that's what we're having for dinner this week. Of course, sometimes things change. Sometimes I change my mind. Maybe since I didn't pick up those egg noodles, we'll do something different. I did get those chicken thighs, and so I was planning on putting them in the freezer, but maybe we will do those instead of the beef stroganoff and save that for next week. I don't know. I try to be flexible, but I do like to have a plan, so at least, yeah, I have a plan in place, and then if I need to, I can do something different. Okay guys, I think that is it for today's video. Thanks so much for being here. If you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe, and I will be back soon with my next video.